10 Strangest Japanese Game Shows. Japan may be more famous for its unmatched cultural history and a gazillion of skyscrapers, but one thing people don't know is that they have very unusual and unique game shows. Japanese people enjoy doing something others are not accustomed to. Like in Japan, Christmas is a romantic holiday, and getting a power nap at the office is quite common. But nothing beats the game shows that are broadcasted on their national television channels. From Slippery Stairs to Spread Your Legs, these are the 10 strangest Japanese game shows. Candy or no candy? The comic level of the Japanese people is pretty much on another level. Candy or no candy game show is odd, if not bizarre. The game's concept is for contestants to take a bite out of what they think is the object made from candy. The contestants have 3 options, and one is definitely made of candy. The other 2, trust me, are far from edible meal. The chances of one crushing a dead crab thinking it's made of chocolate entirely rests on their instinct level. An art known as sokuri, a Japanese phrase that loosely translates to sweet sculpting or look-alike, inspired this weird game. The players have no choice but to eat the object they think is candy. If they are wrong, they not only take a huge bite out of something they wouldn't dare under normal circumstances, but get hysterical jeers and cheers from the crowd. This game show is one of the most famous ones on Japan's social media platforms, and it is kind of fun to watch with someone. Slippery Stairs. Whoever came up with such brilliant gaming ideas in Japan deserves both the Oscars and the Emmys. In the game of Slippery Stairs, 6 contestants are dressed to the nines in lycra. Winning this game is easy. Well, not so easy. The 6 players are required to compete for the treasure chest that awaits them at the top of the stairs. The path to victory, however, is not for the weak-hearted. There are buckets full of oil strategically placed through the staircase that constantly pour on the stairs, making them very slippery. A fall of one contestant may potentially lead to all of them tasting the floor, as it happens in Formula 1, if you happen to be a fan. Eventually, that one player made of steel makes it to the top of the stairs, thus winning the game. This game is hilarious and has been taking the social media by storm. I suggest on your next planned team building, include this game on your bucket list. Spread Your Legs. Well, the name of this game is clearly insane, but hey, it's just a game. The only part I find strange is that this game is an all-girls game. Inflicting pain has proved to be a preferred source of humor for different cultures worldwide, and so is Japan. In this show, a woman straps her legs into a machine that spreads them apart, eventually landing into a split. It involves 2 other girls, one who cranks the wheel that slowly spreads the contestant's leg, and the other monitors the process, sitting by the player's side. This game is no-go zone for girls with stiff muscles. Flexibility seems to be the only way out here. Participating in the show 3 or 4 times should definitely qualify one for gymnastics competition. Be cute or get pie. Using cuteness as the winning aspect of a game is the epitome of bizarreness in Japanese game shows. During this game, girls sleep on the floor and they are judged by how cute they wake up. Waking up with an unattractive and folded face will authorize stamping of the pie plate on it, effectively ending your game time. The judges go on each girl, and it's up to them to decide how to wake them up. Contestants hope they swerve waking up wearing a Monday or hangover face. Human Tetris. You have probably played a Tetris game on your phone or computer, but in Japan there is a human version of it. Unlike the computer version where blocks fall from the top, in Japanese Tetris, contestants have to contort their bodies to fit through the gaps in the automatically moving walls. Failure to slip your body through the holes will lead to the player being thrown into a pool of dirty water. Disgusting, right? The maneuverings of the players' bodies to fit the cutouts is a sight to behold, and extremely hilarious. The Bum Game. Nothing gets weirder on a national television show than this game. I wish the bum meant something else, but, well, it is what it is. Exactly what you and I know it is. During this game show, contestants are instructed to put their bum in a mold that leaves only their butt cheeks showing. Their partners are then required to guess which bum belongs to their respective better halves. The game appears inappropriate, but no lie, it is incredibly hilarious. It gets a bit sweaty at the point where the players on the other end are required to plant a passionate kiss on the exposed bums, clinging on the hope that you know a partner in and out. This game is more like the American version of Matchmaker, but definitely laced with traces of madness. It's electrifying. Using sexuality in these Japanese game shows is pretty much familiar. In this particular game, the people here literally transform the common saying of "women are electrifying" into reality. Women contestants in the show are literally electrifying. On a lightly sad note, men actually get electrified. The contestants are required to slide down a shuffleboard deck on what appears to be a large scooter and glide directly into a woman's chest. Once the contestant hits the woman's breast, he instantly gets jolted with a shock of electricity. Gender equality in most of these Japanese games is something to admire. Dero Dero. During a Dero Dero the game show, contestants are put in high-pressure situations while having to solve tough puzzles, answer questions, and complete a mental challenge. Among the challenges is balancing on a narrow plank of wood floating several feet above the ground. For all these risks and trickery, what's the catch then? The organizers insinuate that the game, apart from entertaining, helps the players build courage. From how it appears, the faint-hearted should try their level best to stay away from it. Let's go to the end of the world. Just like the name sounds, this is one game that will need contestants to have their passports all renewed because it involves a lot of traveling, traversing several countries across the world. This incredible opportunity comes at a cost though, heavy enough to make anyone drop out of the game without thinking twice. When contestants reach their destination, the game show serves them with a pretty horrific challenge. At this point, they are expected to mingle with wildlife. Unfriendly animals. They are placed in a plexiglass cube and exposed to a grizzly bear. Yes, the wild bear that would rip off your ribs with the first chance it gets. While inside the cube, the contestant is not only expected to shout in protest to being exposed to blatant danger, they are expected to film the whole horrific scenery as the bear toasts the cube across the field. Would you sign up for such a game after knowing the risks involved? Let us know in the comments below. Human bowling. A bowling alley is one hell of a game. Who doesn't enjoy this enchanting game? But in Japan, they decided to flavor it up a little bit, creating their own version of the human bowling alley. In this game, the bowling ball is replaced by humans. Contestants are placed in a cube and cruise down a gentle incline. They are released at the same time, and the one who knocks down the highest number of pins wins the game. The chances of getting hurt are minimal compared to other game shows. The audience cheer in great pleasure as the contestants fly headfirst into the pins. Which game did you find weirdest? Did you enjoy our video? If you did, click on the subscribe button for more of such content. Also, give us a like and share the video. If you think you've seen better game shows, let us know by leaving a comment in the comment box below.